Said we them chosen people. Moses walked us all out of Egypt and gave his laws, and he said we supposed to keep them. They said we exposing people, but really we examine the facts. It's hard to hide when we seek and expose your evil.
Above all people. Above all people. Read. That are upon the face of the earth.
Right? So that shows you, that proves to you that God didn't have everyone equal. Because if it was, he wouldn't have them. He would say, no, you're not above all people. They're all my children, they're all the same. No, it's not like that. Right? Check this out.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 23. Bring it out. And said, O Lord, that bearest rule of every wood of the earth, right, and of all the trees thereof, right, thou hast chosen thee one only vine, right, and of all lands of the whole world, right, thou hast chosen thee one pit, right, and of all true flowers thereof.
What this is going to is showing you what the Lord had chosen. Out of all the things of the earth, he has certain things that he has chosen, right? Not to be all equal, because flowers, you got flowers as flowers, but he still likes a certain flower. Right? He has pits that's pits, but he likes one certain pit. He has certain things that he likes, right? And he had chosen and made certain things greater. Right. Like the animals in the kingdom. What's the greatest animal in the animal kingdom? Right? And he did that. He made certain things greater than other things. And he likes certain things more than others. Right?
And of all the flowers thereof, one lily. And of all the depths of the sea, thou hast filled thee one river.
Right?
And of all builded cities, thou hast hallowed Zion unto thyself.
Yeah, what?
Zion unto thyself.
Zion will be Israel. Right?
And of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove. And of all the cattle that are made, thou hast provided thee one sheep.
Right, he even calls it a sheep. Right?
And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people.
Gotten what?
Gotten thee one people.
Multiple.
Gotten thee one people.
Gotten.
And unto this people, whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all.
Because those people that he gave, he chosen and made above all people, he gave them laws and commandments. He didn't give that to everyone, right? He only gave that to one certain people, right?
The book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 24, verses 23.
Bring it out.
All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High God.
Right.
Even the law which Moses commanded for an heritage.
For what?
For an heritage
Read.
unto the congregations of Jacob.
Unto who?
Unto the congregations of Jacob.
No, everybody.
Unto the congregations of Jacob.
Show the Chinese man out there?
Until the congregations of Jacob.
12 tribes of Israel, descendants of Jacob, right? That's who, the only people that he gives laws and love unto, and a heritage, right? Now we know that we actually are those people according to the Bible. What do we have to do to get back to where we were at before? Because, where's the, turn it around a little bit. Right? Because we see all these things that we're going through right now, all these curses, right? Right? But we're the chosen people of God. We're the people that's above all people, right? But you can see these things going on. What did we do to get in that condition?
Trusting them to go on all the books, so we're not to retaliate. Trusting that white men wasn't going to be as violent as they were, as ruthless as they were, taking their people, and it allowed them to be captured or allowed them to be enslaved.
Okay. To a certain extent, you were right a little bit about trusting in your enemy, because the Lord told us not to trust the enemy. But the Lord, because obviously we're physically stronger than them, obviously, clearly, right? Right, exactly. But the only reason why our people went into that condition is because they wasn't listening to the Most High God. Right? Let me get Daniel 9 and 11. Right? Our people was not listening to him. Our people was not following after the commandments. So once they stopped following the commandments and start serving other gods and doing other things of other nations, like a lot of our people do, following Islam, Buddhism, Christianity, what's the other one that the Indians get? Hindus, right? So they got many gods, but not going back to their God, right?
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 11. Bring it out. It says, yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
All right.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
What is it?
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
Right, and we're the only ones that have generational curses. Right? You still have people getting police brutality today. You still have people getting lynched today. They don't put it on the news, right? But it's out there. You can go on social media right now and you can hear about it.
Right, today.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. Going on in America.
Because you got people go on Facebook, Instagram, talking about how their family got taken away secretly and they don't know where they went. Now they ended up on a tree somewhere. Talking about, oh, they just you gotta get ready, Ron. Okay, King, I want to show them one more before we go. Right? This is what we have to do as a people, right? If we stop keeping the commandments, we have to keep them again.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verses 13. Get up. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God.
Fear who?
Fear God.
Read.
And keep his commandments.
Right?
For this is the whole duty of man.
For this is what?
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the duty of man. This is the duty for the Israelites, so-called Native Americans. They have to keep these laws and commandments today. All right? We'll give you a flyer. Hey, Rodney. Check that out, King. All right, this is what all praise God. Do you need a Bible? You got King JV? You don't know? Want one? Give you one real quick. Hey, you got a Bible on right now? Can you go get it real quick? We're going to give you a Bible before you go. Right? All praise God. Because we have to keep these laws and commandments. Right? As Israelites. Right? Because that's the way how we're going to live. Let me get Psalms 19, verse 16. Right? That's the way how we're going to live forever. Once we keep these commandments. Right? Right? It's the book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 16. Matthew, 19, verse 16.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master.
Good what?
Good master.
Right.
What good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Right?
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Why what?
Why callest thou me good?
Read.
There is none good but one,
Right.
that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life,
Right.
keep the commandments.
Keep what?
Keep the commandments.
You want to enter everlasting life, King. You have to keep the commandments. Right? Actually, read Revelation 22:14. Right? That'll be your last one.
The book of Revelation, chapter 22, verses 14.
Bring it out.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Blessed are what?
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Read.
That they may have right to the tree of life.
Right?
And may enter in through the gates into the city.
That's the 12 gates that stand for the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
Right? That you can read about in Revelation, the previous chapter, Revelation 21:12, that those 12 gates that stand for the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? If you keep his commandments, you'll be blessed with everlasting life. You will be able to walk through that gate. Right? But you call yourself so-called black. Right? Right? So when that time comes, you'll walk through the tribe Judah's gate. Right? Even if you're not from the tribe of Judah, you might be from the tribe of Benjamin. If you're not from there, you might be from Levi. On down, man. As long as you're a part of Israelite, you're walking through one of the gates. People, man. Right. Buddhism didn't hold that, bring that brother into that religion, man. That it was just wickedness from our people following these other religions, man. Let me get that Hosea 9:1. Our people just whoring on to these other religions and whatnot, man. All praise the Most High. That brother just woke up to his true nationality, man. He's coming back to his God and his God alone, man. All praise the Most High. That's what we out here to do, right?
The book of Hosea, chapter 9, verses 1.
Right.
Rejoice not, O Israel.
Rejoice what?
Rejoice not, O Israel.
Read.
for joy as other people.
Right?
For thou hast gone a whoring from thy God.
Right, and our people can't have joy in these other religions, man. Can't have joy in serving these other gods, man, as these others. Right? Read that part again.
Rejoice not, O Israel,
Right.
for joy as other people.
Right?
For thou hast gone a whoring from thy God.
For what?
For thou hast gone a whoring from thy God.
Right, and our people have gone a whoring from their God, man. They've been doing it for a very long time, huh? Right? And now the brother is coming away from that and coming back to his actual nationality, man. Coming back to his God and his God alone. Right? Repenting. Right? I would say he's repentant. Because he said, man, what did the brother say? He said, I'm glad that the brother, no, he said he was glad that he received this knowledge, man. Right. He was glad. He said now he gotta go home and actually think about what he just heard. Right. Yeah, he gonna reread the Bible now. Right? And that's all we do. That's all we want to do for our people. Is for them to actually tap back in to what they need to know about. It's about their laws. Right? Their inheritance and so forth. Right? All praise the Most High. Right, let me get Isaiah 58 and verse 1. Isaiah 58 and verse 1.
It's Isaiah chapter 58 and 1. Cry aloud, spare not.
Spare what?
Spare not.
Read.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Right?
And shew my people their transgression.
That's all we out here to do, man. Is to show our people their transgressions, man. That they gotta stop being with these other nations, laying around with these other nations, loving these other nations and whatnot. That's what happened. That's what happened to our people falling away into these other religions, man. That's what happened to Solomon. When Solomon had whored away with those wicked. Got these men walking around here looking like little girls, man. What the hell's going on? Hey, brother. Brother with the headphones. Real quick. Let me talk to you real quick, King.
Brother, come on, brother.
Come on, King.
All of my time, I don't represent anything I believe in.
What you mean? Let me talk to you about
here, brother?
it. You never even talked to us.
Don't need to talk to y'all.
You never talked to us, King.
Don't need to talk to you.
What you mean?
Y'all say, y'all all the same.
I can't hear you.
What I believe in.
I can't hear. Can you come here real quick?
I had discussions with y'all believe.
You never had a discussion with us.
Come on, brother.
Come on, brother.
Come on, brother.
Real quick.
Come on, brother.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Come on,
He
brother.
said Pastor Gino Jennings. That's where he goes.
Hey, brother,
come on.
Brother, let me show you what Pastor G don't talk to you about. Look, you about to get hit by a car, brother.
You gotta go where I go. Pastor Gino Jennings.
All right, read that again. Hey, brother, real quick. Come on, brother, what you talking about? What you mean? Come talk to me. I can't even hear you with that mask on. I can't hear you. Come here. You're gonna let him walk all over you like that? He's the leader of the group. Oh, bring that back up.
Isaiah chapter 58 and 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Lift up what?
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Read.
And shew my people their transgression.
Shoot my what?
And shew my people their
Right,
transgression.
and we gotta show our people their transgressions, man. Because they're going off, man, by being with these other nations, man. And loving these other nations and making it seem it's okay, man. Thinking that that the so-called white man got salvation. Right? We have to love everybody. Hey, brother, real quick. Let me talk to you. Real quick, let me talk to you. Hey, kid, today's the holy day right now. Let's talk to you on the holy day. Now on Sunday. Right? How you doing, sisters? Real quick, can I ask y'all one quick question? Can I ask y'all one quick question, sister? What's your nationality? Your race? Come on. You said black? Now, I look at your coat. Your coat is black. Your coat don't match that color. So are you really black? I know. It's kind of weird to even think about that, but it's the truth though, because we don't match that color. That color, we don't have any type of relation to that color. And when we call ourselves black, we're calling ourselves sad, in darkness, right? Depressed. That's what that color means when you look it up, right? When you look at our people, well, we're very lively, happy, right? Always want to party, always want to get with each other and so forth. But when you see us, you don't see us like being sad and whatnot, right? Because we're actually not black. We're the Israelites. That's what we are. Somebody told you that before?
Yeah, my papa.
Your papa. Right? You got to start listening to your papa. That's the elder.
I know we read the Bible.
Y'all read the Bible?
We. You. I.
Well, sister, they said before you become Muslim, you gotta read the Bible first. See that? So you have to read the Bible before you become Muslim. So you can get to understand all the things that the Quran have took. The Torah. You know about the Torah, right? You know about the Torah? The Torah is in the Quran. Well, originally the Torah will be in the Bible, right? That's where, and whoever's not teaching you, they're not teaching you right. They're not teaching you. Your papa, he's a wise man. He said he's an Israelite, right? All praise the Most High. So you gotta start being around your papa more, right? Do you believe that you're an Israelite, sister?
I read the Bible and stuff, but I don't believe that like I'm to that level. I don't believe like I'm an Israelite yet.
Do you believe like it's a religion, or do you believe it's like a heritage? Well, that'd be a difference, because Israelite is who you actually are. A religion is for anyone to join. Right. No one can join and call themselves Israelites, right? Except for those devils right there that's over there in the land right now saying that they're the real Israelites when they're not. Right. Right? They can try and say they are, but they're really not. You are the real Israelites. Right? They have your inheritance and so forth. They have your land right now, lying and saying that they're the real Jews. Right? So, what we have to do, sister, you okay? What we have to do as a people, right, is come back as Israelites, not black people, not African American, right? Let me show you something. Get this in Deuteronomy 10, start at verse 12. Right? We have to keep the laws and commandments as Israelites. Right?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verses 12. And now Israel.
And now what?
And now Israel.
Read.
What does the Lord thy God require of thee?
Right?
But to fear the Lord thy God.
To what?
But to fear the Lord thy God.
Read.
To walk in all his ways and to love him.
Right?
And to serve the Lord thy God.
Right.
With all thy heart.
With all thy what?
With all thy heart.
Read.
And with all thy soul. To keep the commandments of the Lord.
To what?
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
Read.
And his statutes, which I commanded thee this day.
Right.
For thy good.
For thy what?
For thy good.
And we have to keep the laws, commandments that was given to the Israelites. Let me get some right. 17 and 11. The commandments that was given to us as a heritage, right? When we depart from our heritage, now these other nations can call us anything that they want us to call us, anything that they want to call us, right? Now we're following after Christianity, now we're following after Islam, now we're following after Buddhism, now we're following after a lot of religions, but if we know who we are, we're not going to follow those things, right? It's the book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 11. Bring it up. Besides this, he gave them knowledge, right, and the law of life for a heritage. For what? For a heritage. Right, and that's your inheritance, sister. That's both of y'all inheritance, right? Right, because Islam and Christianity is not for us. Right. Right, that's for the so-called white man and the rest of these other nations, right, that can join these other religions. They can't join this. This is within your blood. You have royalty in your DNA.
Right.
Bring it up.
It's the 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 16.
Bring it up.
And what agreement have the temple of God with idols?
Well, who?
With idols.
With idols. You can't be getting down with these idols. You can't be getting down with these idols that these religions present unto us. Right? Y'all can move up so people won't bump into y'all or anything like that. Right? Read on.
For ye are the temple of the living God.
For what?
For ye are the temple of the living God.
You are the temple of the living God. These men down here, these so-called Jewish men, they are not the temple of God. Right? Let me get Revelation 2 and 9. They're not the temple of God. They're the synagogue of Satan, sister. You are the temple of God. And so is you, little sister. Right? Read on.
As God has said, I will dwell in them.
I will what?
I will dwell in them.
Right?
And walk in them.
Right?
And I will be their God.
I will be what?
And I will be their God.
I'm gonna be God for everybody.
And I will be their God.
Their God.
And they shall be my people.
They shall be what?
And they shall be my people.
And we are his people.
Right.
And nothing else. No one else is his people but us. Right?
Wherefore, come out from among them,
Right.
and be ye separate.
Be
It said,
what?
And be ye separate.
Right? We have to be separate from amongst a lot of people. Right? Because the Most High have his holy people. So when you're holy, you're separate from everything else. Read.
And saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
I will what?
And I will receive you.
Right, and we can't be touching these unclean things, going into these other religions, right? Doing all the ungodly things. Okay? Look at that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verses 9.
No!
I know thy works in tribulation.
I know that what?
I know thy works in tribulation.
Right?
And poverty.
And what?
And poverty.
Right?
But
So-
thou art rich.
Right, so he knows the poverty. Who's the only people that's in poverty right now? Hey, Shannon, can you move it over there? For what? Who's the only people that's in poverty? Like poor. Yeah, what race? Yeah, our people. Right. Our people are the majority that's in the poverty right now. When you go into the hood, right? Where y'all from? Yeah, y'all from over here? What part? West? How are people living over there? Okay. All right, what about the majority? No, you can't say that with everybody. Right, you got some bad neighborhoods over there. I've been over there, I've worked over there. Right, we got brothers that lived over there. At one point in time, people was like, don't go down Westfield. Now it's happening in Northfield. This is back and forth. Ping pong, yeah. Can't go over here, can't go over there. It's bad everywhere, right? Especially for our people, right? And it's bad everywhere that you go in the United States, London, different countries. It's bad for our people, right?
I know thy works in tribulation and poverty.
Right.
But thou art rich.
Right?
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
I know what?
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
So those men right there, the Jewish man that openly says he's the real Jew, he's really not. He's been lying because if I called you childish, sister, do that make you a child or are you acting like it? You acting like it. So when you call him the Jewish man, is he a real Jew or is he acting like it? Acting like it. Right. So that's not the real Jew. Right? The real Jew will be you, sister. The real Israelite will be you. Right?
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
And are what?
And are not.
Right? And they are not the real Jews. You are. Right? And what do we have to do as being the real Israelite, sister, unto the Most High God? What do we have to do as Israelites unto the Most High God? If we stop keeping the commandments, what do we have to do now? What you say, sister? Praise the Lord. That's one. That's good. But what if we stop keeping the commandments? What do we have to do now to get back on this good side? Keep the commandments. Yeah, exactly. Your grandpa would probably tell you the same thing. The Ten Commandments? I know. I'm asking which ones. So you got the Ten Commandments. Okay, all praises. Right? But it's more than 10. Right? You have some commandments that the women are supposed to keep. You have some commandments that men are supposed to keep. And you have commandments that the collective, the whole Israel is supposed to keep. Right? And we want to show you a couple before you go. Okay? Right? We're going to get... We're going to show you a couple before you go, okay?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verses 8.
No.
And the swan.
And the what?
And the swan.
You know what swine is? I know you know it. Swine. Pork. Pig. It's pork. Pig. That's what swine. Not the bird, but the pig. Right? That's another word they'll call for the pig. Right? Now the Lord is telling you certain things that we can eat and we can't eat. Right? This is the dietary law. Read that from the top.
And the swan, because it devoureth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud.
Right?
It is unclean unto you.
It is what?
It is unclean unto you.
Right, so even in Islam, they will tell you not to eat pork, right? But they say if it's nothing else to eat on earth, if that's the last resource, then you should eat the pork. But the Most High God said that you can't eat it. So who you gonna listen to? Man or the Most High God? Right, you listen to the Most High God, right?
It is unclean unto you.
Right?
Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
Ye shall not what?
Ye shall not eat of their flesh,
Right?
nor touch their dead carcass.
Nor what?
Nor touch their dead carcass.
So if you see a dead pig, do not touch it. Right? Even when you go into the markets and whatnot, you see like the packaged pork that they got. Don't even touch that. Don't even touch that. Right? Now we're gonna go into what we can eat and not eat that comes out the Lord. Okay?
Verse 9. These ye shall eat of all that are in the waters.
Right?
All that have fins and scales shall ye eat.
Right. So all the things that have fins and scales, like salmon, whitening, tuna, right? Bass, flounder, right? All the clean things that you can eat that have fins and scales, right?
And whatsoever has not fins and scales,
Right?
ye may not eat.
Now, what are some things that our people like to eat that come out the water? Crab, shrimp, crawfish, mussels. What about the one that got like a restaurant named after it? Lobster. Right? Those are scavengers.
Right.
They don't have fins and scales. So you can't eat those things. Right? I know our people like to eat it, but you can't have it. The Most High said you cannot have them. Right? It's only good when you have it with the butter, the garlic butter. It's really nasty. When you open it up, you see all the poop in it and whatnot. Even with the shrimp, they had that little black line that comes down. You don't want that. You want something that's clean. Right? What the Lord had provided unto you for your body. Right? Let's get the Sabbath here. Right? We're going to show you this, and we're going to show you one more after that. I know usually y'all have something on for the Friday, right? Like y'all do something, like in Islam, y'all do something on Fridays and whatnot. What's it called? You know about that? They ain't teaching you, sister. All praises they ain't teaching you. Right? Because it's not really for you. Right? Bring that up.
This is Exodus chapter 35 and 2.
Bring it up.
6 days shall work be done.
Right?
But on the 7th day,
Sister, you got a job, like, or do you have like a summer job you gonna have in the summer? Okay, all praises. Now, the Lord is telling you about the Sabbath day, right? That you have 6 days to work throughout the week, right? Now, do you know the first day of the week? You said Monday? Now, actually, it wouldn't be your first day of the week. If you look at your calendar on your phone, if you look at the calendar and you number from Sunday all the way down to Saturday, you don't know which one is the first. So the first letter, that's Sunday, or Monday number 2. The first letter would be Sunday. That'd be the first day of the week, right?
6 days shall work be done, but on the 7th day.
But on what?
But on the 7th day.
So when you count from Sunday all the way down to Saturday, Saturday will be the 7th day. That will be the Sabbath. Okay? Read.
But on the 7th day, there shall be to you a holy day.
A what?
A holy day.
Right?
A Sabbath of rest to the Lord.
A what?
A Sabbath of rest to the Lord.
Right, and it's a Sabbath of rest of the Lord. So when you get that summer job, sister, you can't tell them I can work Saturday. Right? Because that's the Sabbath. We cannot work. Right? Read.
Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
So what?
Shall be put to death.
Right, so if you work on that day, the Most High can get up with you and judge you. Right? Back then, they used to kill our people. They used to stone them, right? But now the Lord has to get up with you, right? You don't want that, okay? Read.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitation upon the Sabbath day.
That's talking about.
Don't do that,
How you
brother.
doing, brother? How you doing? I got you, King. Real quick. Cause I know I'm talking to her, King. I got you. She don't even know anything about this. I got you. Right, read that again. Hey, sis. I'm right here. All right, speak. Bring that back up.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
Throughout what?
Upon the Sabbath day.
Right, so that's talking about cooking. You can't cook on the Sabbath. Right? It's not saying that you can't eat, you just can't cook. No, nothing that requires a cooking. Using a microwave, an oven, a stove, air fryer, anything that requires you cooking, you can't use. But you can eat everything that's cold or that's already prepared. Okay? Now let's go with Nehemiah. Nehemiah 10:31. Now I'm gonna give you, after this, I'm gonna give you one more and I'm gonna let y'all go.
This is Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
Now where would be this? This is where. Right? And the victuals would be food. Right? Like you see Popeyes and Panda Express. Okay? This is what you can't do on the Sabbath. Read.
That we would not buy it of them.
We will not what?
That we would not buy it of them.
So we cannot buy anything on the Sabbath day. No buying nor selling on the Sabbath. Okay? Read.
On the Sabbath or on the holy day.
Nor on the what?
Or on the holy day.
Or on the holy day. The holy days that the Lord has set up, like our feast days and whatnot. Okay? And we're going to give you one more. Now this is what our women are supposed to do. They're supposed to have dresses on, right? Because our women can't really be walking around showing their shape, right? Wearing the pants and whatnot, wearing tight clothing. You want to wear a modest dress. Can one of y'all look up a modest dress? All right, come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verses 5.
Bring it up.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What pertains unto a man? What do men wear? Jeans, right? So it's saying women cannot wear what men wear. That's pants, right? Keep going.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Right?
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Right. What is a woman's garment? What do women wear? Dresses. Right? Hold on. I got you. I'm gonna show you. Right? So it's dresses. Now, would you been talking to us if any of these brothers, including myself, was wearing a dress? Would you come up here? No. That wouldn't look right. That look crazy. This brother got a sundress on. This brother got a tutu on with some stilettos. That'd be off. Right? You wouldn't talk to us. Right? You wouldn't. If I had a dress on with a slit, you'd be looking at me crazy. Right? Read.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Or what?
Are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So you'll be abomination unto the Most High God if you're doing any of those things. So if a woman's putting on pants and walking out, showing her figure and whatnot, that is abomination, right? Now you know you can repent from this, right? And now you can start putting on modest dresses. You don't have to put on like the Harriet Tubman dresses, where you can flavor it up. Our people know how to, do styles and whatnot, but it just can't be tight. Let me get that. 2:9.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and 9. In like manner also, that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
And what?
In modest apparel.
So our sisters have to adorn themselves in modest apparel, right? So the dresses got to be modest, right? Like the ones that the brother had. You see the thing? Can you turn the brightness on? All right, so here goes some sisters right here that's wearing modest dresses, right? They got different styles and whatnot. They just gotta be in modesty. Okay? So you can't be wearing any tight clothing dresses, skin tight dresses, all right? Or skirts. Okay? And you gotta have hair wraps on too. All right? Finish on that.
With shamefacedness and sobriety.
Right?
Not with broaded hair.
But not what?
Not with broaded hair.
We're not saying that you can't get your hair done and whatnot. Just don't make that your priority. Right? Don't make that like, oh, I can't leave the house if I don't have my hair done. It shouldn't be like that. Right? You know, just throw your hair wrap on, you're good, sister. You probably gonna do your hair a little bit, touch it up before you leave out. They're saying just don't make that your priority. Okay? Read.
Or gold, or pearls, or costly array. But which becometh woman professing godliness.
What?
But which becometh woman professing godliness.
You gotta profess godliness, right? Showing that you represent, keeping those commandments that the Most High God gave us to the people. Okay? We're gonna give you 2 flyers, all right? Hurry up, bro. 2 flyers right here. You got the YouTube channel, and you got the Instagram content. Okay? Oh, yeah. Check that out. Demon, man. Coming up talking to a sister like you Muslim. So this sister don't even know anything about Islam. She didn't even know about the Torah. Hey brother, let me talk to you real quick. I really want to talk to him. All right, where were we at before? How you doing, King? Now, King, I wanted to talk to you, right? I wanted to ask you something, right? I want to ask you a quick question. Right, what's your nationality, King? Your race?
My grandfather from Morocco. That's my nationality.
Your father's from Morocco?
Grandfather from Morocco.
On your dad's side? Yeah. He's Morocco?
Yeah.
I told you his brother before. Did? Could be an Israelite. I never know. No, huh? I'm gonna give you a flyer, just in case, right? Because you might be an Israelite. Have your people went through slavery? Not on your dad's side? Okay. We're gonna give you a flyer, just in case. You got one? All right. That's cool. We're gonna keep talking to the people that know who they. I got you. No, I said that's cool. Just check out the flyer when you get a chance. I seen it before and everything.
Like, do your thing, son.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just telling you to check it out.
At the end of the day, it's about black folks, whatever you want to call it. I get it and all that. You know, it's just a commonplace term. Niggas just try to get free. That's all it is.
Right, I got you.
That's all it is. You know what I mean? So how you do it, how other people do it. Cool. Somebody jump on your ass, somebody goes, I'm with y'all. You ain't never got to worry about nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You learn, like all you from north, from the south, from like the west, and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. All right, King. What's up, man? Where was I at? It could be Jake. I don't know why he trying to profess from being a damn Israelite. Yeah, I heard him say Israelite. He want to profess himself being Israelite.
What he said? He said that.
The book of Hosea, chapter 9, verse 1.
Bring it up.
Rejoice not, O Israel.
Rejoice what?
Rejoice not, O Israel.
Read.
For joy as other people.
Right.
For thou hast gone a whoring from thy God.
Right.
Thou hast loved a reward upon every cornfloor.
Right, so our people have to stop a whoring after these dang religions, man. You had the little sister standing up here, didn't know anything about their religion, but she was forced into it, man. Right. She was forced into it. Saying, hey, look, put on this kimar, right? Put on this hijab, and call yourself Muslim. They didn't even teach her anything. They didn't even teach her about the day they're supposed to be worshiping that rock. How you not teaching that? And all she knows about Ramadan. That's it.
Right.
That's it. You gotta fast for a rock. That's all you gotta do, right?
The book of Nehemiah.
I hope they're both Edomites and they're fighting for their life. Fighting for their life. Right?
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verses 23. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod.
Hey brothers with the guest room. Alright, can I show you one thing, Ken? Before you go, can I show you one scripture? Alright, because this is concerning about your nationality. It's concerning about who you actually are according to the Most High God. Right? Let me get John. Now, because what would you call yourself? Christian? Well, nationality, like race. What's your dad's? What is your dad? What's his nationality? Just black? Alright? Y'all twins. Y'all got the same father, obviously. So, y'all would just call yourselves black, but when I look at the color that y'all wearing, black, y'all don't match that color. Y'all wearing, your brother right here wearing all black. Y'all don't match that. So why would y'all call yourselves black? But do you think God ever called anybody black? No. I want to show you what God will actually call you. Right? John,
The book of John, chapter 1, verses 47.
Read out.
Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him,
Right.
and saith of him,
Right.
Behold, an Israelite indeed.
What are these brothers?
Behold, an Israelite indeed.
Are they black men?
Behold, an Israelite indeed.
Israelites, right? It's important. It's very important to know that you're Israelites, because you're not going to know that y'all kings and priests on the earth, right? Let me get 1 Peter 2:9. Y'all not going to know that y'all kings and priests on the earth. Y'all just going to just call yourselves black, and that's it. I'm just a nigga. That's all I know, right? That's all I grew up to know. Is I'm a black person, African American. Why would we have all these terms? Everybody else, they don't have all those terms. We the only ones, and we don't even know where we really come from. We'll say Africa, but we're in Africa, right? Bring it up.
It's 1 Peter chapter 2 and 9.
Bring it up.
But ye are a chosen generation.
For what?
But ye are a chosen generation.
Right, y'all are a chosen generation. Right? Read.
Of royal priesthood.
Of royal what?
Of royal priesthood.
Right, and we have royalty in our DNA. Alright? Just the same way how Kendrick Lamar said. Y'all heard that song. I got royalty in my DNA. He know he's an Israelite. Right?
And holy nation.
And what?
Unholy nation. A peculiar people.
A what?
A peculiar people.
Peculiar people means like be special, right? To be above, right? Read.
That ye should shoot forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness.
Called what?
Who have called you out of darkness.
This is the Lord right now calling you out of darkness. I'm calling you right now to stop calling yourself black. I'm calling you right now to stop calling yourself African American. He's pulling you out of that darkness. Because y'all are the children of light. We are the children of light. We're not the children of darkness. Alright? So we're going to give y'all a flyer. Alright? 2 flyers. Alright? Because I know y'all say y'all have somewhere to go. Alright? Most time willing, y'all check out the YouTube channels. Right? Y'all are Israelites. Remember that. Now you're going to be thinking about it. You're going to be thinking about it now. Right? Go back to the Can you pass me up? 13 and 24.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verses 24. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab.
And of what?
And of Moab.
Of who?
And of Moab.
Right, our people got to put away these strange wives, man. What happened to Solomon, man? When he was with these strange wives, man, he fell away to their gods. And it's going to say that too.
Verse 24. And their children spake high in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language.
And could not what?
And could not speak in the Jews' language.
And our people is not speaking the Jews' language. Hey, sister, real quick, can I give you a flyer, sister? It's talking about your people, sister. It's talking about who you actually are. Sister, you're an Israelite.
And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod,
Right.
and could not speak in the Jews' language.
Could not what?
And could not speak in the Jews' language.
Read.
But according to the language of each people. And I contended with them, and cursed them.
And what?
And cursed them.
Read.
And smote certain of them.
He had did what?
And smote certain of them.
And Nehemiah was getting down back then. If he's seeing you with a strange woman, he might smack you up and that woman. He gonna get down. He gonna be saying, look, you better get down or you gonna lay down. That's how it was back then. Right? Read.
And plucked off their hair. And made them swear by God.
And made them what?
And made them swear by
Hey
God.
brother, real quick. Let me talk to y'all real quick. Take a flyer. Yeah, come here. Say no, I'm good. With my Edomite friends, with my white friends, I'm good. Keep reading.
And made them swear by God, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons.
Ye shall not what?
Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons.
We gotta stop giving our sons and daughters unto these other nations, man. I'm tired of seeing our sisters with these pale bastards, these red bastards. I'm tired of seeing that, man. It's nasty. It's filthy. It's disgusting. Right? Read.
Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons,
Right?
nor take their daughters unto your sons.
And our sons gotta stop taking these white women. You see all the acts and accounts and cases of what happened to our men trying to lay down with white women. It's always rape cases. Oh, he put his hands on me, daddy. It's always this. It's always that. And now our men is being put in prison for a lifetime for something he didn't do. What happened to Emmett Till? What happened to Emmett Till? He didn't even barely do anything. He whistled at him. And that was it.
Women dealing with white men.
Right.
Half of them don't even circumcise themselves.
Exactly. That's just disgusting.
Not even half, the majority.
The majority of them. That's just disgusting. They don't keep the law. You know they don't circumcise themselves. That's just nasty, man. They don't even use wash rags. They don't bathe themselves. I literally watched the whole, not whole podcast, but a short clip of this Edomite talking about how wash rags are for poor people. I must be poor then. I like washing them.
They don't wash their legs.
They don't
exfoliate them. Soap drip down from their hair.
Right, that's it.
They don't wash their legs. They don't.
And I watched this one video that Shisha had marked everything in the bathroom where the soap was just to see if her husband was going to use it. He didn't touch one thing. It didn't move an inch. It was still there. They don't like washing up. They don't. They are beasts on the earth, man. Beasts. Brute beasts. They don't do nothing, man. Cavemen. Bring that up.
Nor take their daughters unto your sons,
Right?
or for yourselves.
Right?
Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things?
Who?
Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things?
King Solomon, the most wisest man on earth, and richest, was literally he fallen by the women that he had, man. Damn. What happened to your eye, my boy? Was it so-called black man? Was you wrestling with a so-called black man? See, that's Jake and Esau. He didn't want to say it. It was Jake and Esau. Jake, he was holding him by the heel, man. He said, "Come here. Where you going?" Beating him up in the womb. That's why he got that black eye.
Sisters.
Hey, sisters, real quick. Let me talk to you real quick.
5 minutes, y'all.
5 minutes. Take a flyer. Look, just take a flyer. Take a flyer. Now, what that flyer is talking about, hold on. What that flyer is talking about, right? It's talking about your people. It's talking about who you actually are, right? Because if I asked y'all what's your nationality, what would you tell me? African American. Do you know where African American come from? No, it don't come from that. It comes from two different white men. So y'all call yourselves after two different white men. Y'all Israelites, right, sisters? Check that out. Hey, sis, can I talk to you real quick, sister? Can I give you a flyer? Just a flyer? Yeah, I'll give you a flyer. I'll give you a flyer. Here, check that out. It's for y'all, all right? It's talking about y'all heritage, who y'all actually are. Check that out. All right? Finish that out, and then I'm gonna get my inner precepts.
Did not Solomon, king of Israel, send by these things?
Right.
Yet among many nations was there not no king like him,
Right.
who was beloved of his God.
Right.
And God made him king over all Israel.
And made who?
And God made him king over all Israel.
And he was king. He was up at one point, man. Before he had fell with those women, he was up. People was coming to him for all the wisdom and the riches. Right? But he fell because the women that he was laying with, man. The women that was his concubines, his wives. Right? That's what's going to happen if you keep messing around with these other nations, man. With the so-called white man, with the so-called Chinese man, right? The so-called East Indian man. That's what's going to happen. Samson and Delilah, man. Gave his strength over a woman. Oh, man. Read.
Nevertheless, even him did outlandish woman cause to sin. Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil?
Shall we what?
Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil?
You can't be hearkening unto them. Doing all this great evil in these last days, man. How you doing, Ken? Real quick, Ken, what's your nationality? Okay, what's your nationality, Ken?
Blackfoot Indian.
What? What's your father?
My father is Blackfoot Indian and what's his name? Blackfoot Indian some kind of Guyanese, something like that.
Right, so Native American, right? Okay, all praise the Most High. North Indian? Okay, all right. So, huh? Migrant, okay. Yeah, because, you don't really meet a lot of our people anymore, the so-called Native Americans. They're really scattered. Because, all the things that they was doing to your people, right? Because I forgot, what was that? Fulani, that's still Native American, right? That's African? That's West Africa or no? West? Okay. So you'll be together. Judah. Okay, all praises. So the people that come from West Africa, right, mainly, would be the Judahites. You'll come from the tribe of Judah, okay? That would be your God-given nationality, right? Because our people have been strayed away from their nationality for so long, right? They've been calling themselves whatever the so-called white man would call us. Now they have the chance to call you anything. Right? Huh? No, it's a ram's horn. Yeah, it's a ram's horn. We call it a shofar, right? So I'm gonna show you this one thing, and then the next brother gonna come up and show you a little bit more. Okay? Let me get Psalms 83 and start at verse 3. Right? Because the so-called white man had the chance when he conquered us. He had the chance to call us anything. Huh? Oh, Judah and Ephraim. Yeah, exactly. Same captivity. They was on boats, we was on boats. They were sold to different nations, we were sold to different nations. Right? So you have the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They are the true Israelites. They're the ones that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? Bring that up.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83, verses 3.
Bring it up.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have what?
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Right. These are so-called white people, right? And these other nations, right, took crafty counsel. Not really.
Listen, we all had part of that.
I wouldn't say that, Ken, because the people in Africa, the East Africa
was the reason for the main thing for cities.
Real quick. Because the people, the real Africans that's over there, they're the ones that sold us to the Europeans, right? So it's a difference between, right? It's a difference between the Israelite man and the African man, right? We're not the same, right? They know that. They know that. That land that we had back then, Jerusalem, that was the land that God gave us when He took them out the land.
Right.
That was originally their land, but the Most High God blessed us with that land. It's in there. It's in the Bible. Yeah. Bring it up real quick.
This is Exodus chapter 11 and verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel, shall not a dog move his tongue.
Shall not what?
Shall not a dog move his
So
tongue.
He called these other nations, right? Or He called the Egyptians at that time dogs. Dogs. He called them dogs. Right? Read.
Against man or beast,
Right.
that ye may know how the Lord though put a difference between the Egyptians
Right.
and Israel.
Put what?
Between the Egyptians and Israel.
And the Egyptians come from Ham, right? They've been over there with their brothers in the land of Canaan and so forth, right? So it's a difference. It's right. Look at the real Egyptians. They don't look like them. Indians. So, what Indians?
Blackfoot. That's what we look like.
No, not the Blackfoot Indians. The Black
Up
Indians
north, this is
look like
what
that.
we originally looked like when we came down here. This is what we, well, more like that.
Well, the features is way different. Now, the skin
The
tone.
features is bolder. The only thing is, my grandma, she got the bones in her face. You know what I mean?
So you saying that you saying your father's
You know my,
looked more like that.
grandma. Cute. It's all about that.
Well, he probably knows that you're an Israelite, right? So that's why he sent you over here, because our people don't look like this, especially in West Africa. Not with those features and those, their lips and their cheekbones and stuff like that. We don't look like that, right? So we're gonna go get this in Psalms. I'm gonna get this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83, verses 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And what?
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Right. So all the other nations.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And what?
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us what?
Let us cut them off from being a nation.
That's what the rest of these nations did. They try to cut us off from being a nation. Right? That's why you got people in our land right now that's really not the Israelites. Right? So I'm gonna let the mighty brother right here talk to you a little bit more and explain it to you. Come here, strong.
Come here, strong.
Come here, strong.
Come here, strong.